Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Barbarian Saviour here, and in this occasion, by vote of the community, I bring the quick guide on how to play the Barbarian faction. I hope it is useful to you. The next quick guide will be about the Warlock faction. If you like that faction, I invite you to join the community. In the top info cards, I leave you the quick guide Necromancer. There you will find many tips and strategies. 1. Unit Guide. Now I will take a look at all the units of the Barbarian faction. Tier 1. Goblin. Goblin isn't a bad unit, but it's not on the level of skeletons or sprites. It has average stats, but they improve a lot thanks to the Barbarian heroes who increase a lot in defense and especially attack. Useful mainly in early game and in large numbers. Tier 2. Orc and Orc Chief. Orc is a regular unit, very slow, but since it is a ranged unit, it is necessary for the faction. Orc Chief is better, improves damage, hit points, shots, and speed. Once again, this unit changes thanks to the bonus that the Barbarian hero gives it in attack, playable even in late game. Tier 3. Wolf. Wolf stands out for his great attack, speed, and good damage, but it has very low defense. Use it carefully. Its ability to attack 2 times makes this unit incredible. The Bless spell is very good here. Its high speed makes this unit good for hero exploration. Anything else? It is the cheapest level 3 unit. Tier 4. Ogre and Ogre Lord. Ogre it is a very slow unit, which condemns it to defending the castle. Ogre Lord is literally a war tank, good attack and fantastic hit points, which makes this unit very resistant in combat. One of the best level 4 units in the entire game. Later we will see a tip with this unit. Tier 5. Troll and War Troll. Troll is a fairly playable unit in the early game, thanks to its regeneration ability. War Troll greatly improves damage, speed, and shots. It's a good ranged unit, but not the best. In any case, it increases its base statistics a lot thanks to the Barbarian heroes. Key piece of the faction. Tier 6 Cyclops. But first, if you like my content, I invite you to help me with your like, subscription, and sharing the video. Will you help me? Cyclops is one of the worst level 6 units in terms of its own statistics, but it has two very strong abilities, attacking 2 adjacent hexes and 20% paralyzing the enemy. Obviously, there are better level 6 units, but I still think it a strong unit. Always in your army. Two secondary skills. The heroes of this faction start with advanced pathfinding as a secondary skills, which leaves us with 7 free slots for other skills. Which ones will be the best to choose? Logistic, essential for collecting resources and attacking enemies quickly, always the first option. Diplomacy, very similar to the Knight faction, we need quantity to compensate for quality. Archery, orcs and trolls will appreciate this skill. Wisdom, it is unlikely for a barbarian hero to learn this skill, but it is mainly necessary for spells like Mass Slow and Mass Haste. I like leadership and luck in this faction to hit the enemy more and better. The last secondary skill can be staged if you already have diplomacy or ballistic to improve your siege against the enemy. 3. Buildings. On the first day, the statue to generate more gold or den. In the tips section I will explain why. The 6 buildings also have priority for recruiting units. The well is also important to increase the production of units. If your main hero learns the secondary skill Wisdom, then will mage guild up to level 5, if not only up to level 2, looking for the blind spell. Garbage heap to be able to recruit more goblins. Once everything above is built, you can build the defensive buildings. This includes the Coliseum. Marketplace only if you need a specific resource, such as crystal for the pyramid. The shipyard only if the map has too much sea. The tavern and thieves guild do not need to be built. 4. Tips and strategies. Hillfort. These external buildings allows us to upgrade orcs to orc chief and ogre to ogre lords for free. If you find a hill fort nearby, use it to save gold. A good explorer too. The Barbarian faction has a good advantage, and that is that it has a very fast unit at level 3, the Wolf. On the first day, build the den, and recruit a wolf and give it to your starting hero. Leave the other troops in the garrison. Then recruit another barbarian hero, who will be the main hero and gather all the troops. On day 2 the explorer hero will have more movement. Combat formations. In early game I use goblins and wolves to protect the orcs. Slow and bless are good here. In mid and late game, war trolls and orc chief must weaken the enemy. Cyclops and the other troops finish the battle. Mass slow is incredible here. If you don't have wisdom, slow and blind will help you. Against flying units. Here I try to protect ranged units and attack with them. Mass slow is the best option, but if your heroes didn't learn wisdom, then slow and blind are good options. Stone skin and steel skin also work. Melee units end the battle. 5. Against ranged units. These types of battles can be difficult without mass haste or haste. So, if we cannot block enemy ranged units, the best thing is to use spells to increase defense or shield and blind. Damage spells are usually not very effective if your hero has low spell power. Final verdict. For many people it is one of the worst factions, and perhaps they are right. But it has strong and weak points that we have to review. Weak points. Weak late game. We can suffer against powerful spells. Units with regular own statistics. No units among the best in the game. Low probability of learning the secondary skill Wisdom, which prevents us from playing the best spells. Strong points. Excellent early game. Faction heroes are good scouts. Faction heroes are the best at learning good primary and secondary skills. The exception is Wisdom. I also leave you this playlist where you can see the quick guides for all the factions. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, leave your like, comment and subscribe. That helps me a lot. See you in the next one. Goodbye.